Hello, I'm Josh Beech.
Hi, I'm Oliver Som.
And together we are Beech, and you are watching
Fresh Milk TV.
We've known of each other for probably the last 10 years. Probably we've been. We grew up in the same town, and we're in bands that would play with each other, not sexually, just in a musical way.
Well.
Sometimes sexually. And so we've known each other for a really long time. It wasn't until about 4 or 5 years ago that we started making music together, because I was recording my solo music and Ollie was the producer, and
It basically was a big accident. We did not intend to start this band. I was, as Josh just said, I was producing him as a solo artist, and we suddenly made a new song and it became Beech.
Yeah, like a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. You made a promise that I'm not dreaming. You made a promise to me, so keep it, keep it, keep it. So sometimes the melody and the lyrics will come first, and then sometimes, for example, like Dance for the Money, the music came first, you know, like we mix it up, we don't really overthink it. It's pretty organic and it all happens pretty naturally. We're pretty lucky in that way, we don't overthink it at all.
No, and it definitely seems like the workload is actually pretty even. For some reason, we just, I don't know, just everything. It seems to be quite even, and we look at everything together, and it's easy. Yeah, it's
I'd
not
like
hard.
to compare it to baby making. We make babies.
Pretty much.
That wasn't ever a conscious thing. I didn't like sit down one day and was like, I'm gonna sell out and write a load of pop songs. I think for me, it's all times in my life, you know. And when I was writing punk music and heavy rock music, that's just kind of the way I felt. I wasn't settled in where I was. I was younger and it just made more sense. And now I'm pretty happy and very settled in my life, so the music naturally comes out a bit happier and maybe a bit more pop. But who knows, in the next couple of years, Ollie and I could write something a bit darker and a bit heavier. You don't know. I think the most important thing for me with songwriting is that they're honest, and that this is an honest album of where I was in my life right now. We're just lovers, like no I was just a hat until I found you. We're just lovers, like no I would describe it as a musical journey documenting my life and Ollie's life over the last 18 months. Mm-hmm. It's got something for everybody on it. Something for your nan, something for your dad, and something for the bloke down the road.
Yes. Yeah. I think what I like about Josh,
Don't say my dick.
he always just tells me if I'm doing something that's wrong, or if I've taken a song too far. You're always the first person to point that out, which is appreciated, because lots of people in life just go along with stuff and don't.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's helpful. It's a good friend.
Thanks, man.
It's all right. Was that cheesy? Yes.
So what do I love most about Oliver Som? Where shall I start? Look at him. Of course I love everything. But if I just have to pick one thing, I think it would be the way he sleeps. That is my favourite thing about Ollie.
This isn't random.
This is very true. Now, when I sleep, I move about quite a lot, and if you come in from 1 hour to the next, I probably would have moved, and I'm like, got the pillow in a weird place and like leaning back. Ollie, he can be sleeping for 12 hours and doesn't move. He sleeps like this. Yeah, I juggle it about a bit, to be honest. Like when I got scouted as a model, originally I was playing a festival in London with my old punk band, so they've always kind of been going on at the same time. Now with us being signed and the album being out and commitments a lot more, music is the priority, of course, and music will always be the priority. So it's cool. My goal for 2015 is to be the best I can as a musician, be the best I can as a husband, be the best I can as a friend, and I want to continue that from 2015 to forever,
I'd like to be a better person, and I would like to challenge myself musically I reckon.
I would also like to add, 2015 marks the year of the beard for Josh. I'm going to go to India in January and I'm going to come back with a beard, and, you know,
It's about time.
it's amazing.